I said, you have it on you now? Here? You walked in here with it? And he goes, yeah. Get out of here. Get away from my table. I don't know you. I never met you. Now I'm acting like a real gangster. And I go, I never met you. I don't know who you are. So if anybody's listening to this, I don't know who you. Get away from my table. I don't know you. Get out of here. And then my partner buys into it. He goes, gee, relax, relax. He says, this guy, I vouch for him. He's okay. You vouch for him? He goes, yeah, I vouch for him. So we did this whole theatric. And this kid, I said, all right, if you vouch for him, then, then fine. I said, but I'm not going back to the can. If I go back to jail, Nick, it's for something I did, not for him. I said, you have it on you here? He says, yeah. And as this little Italian waitress is walking by, now again, I would never do this in my real life. I snap at her. And I go, hey, sweetheart, come here. She stops in her tracks, as my wife would look at me and, are you talking to me? And I go, yeah, you know them things, them bags that you put the food in to go, like, to take with you? A to-go bag? I said, yeah, go get me one of them. And she goes, all right. She comes back, literally throws it at me on the table as she walks by. And I said, now I got to apologize. I said, sweetie, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I said, here. Now I went from Mr. Nice Guy, smiling, apologizing for my actions, to turning this way and being a complete devil. And my persona changed. I stared at him. I said, here, under the table, put it in a bag. And I dropped a couple of F-bombs. I called him some names, and I just belittled him because he was a terrible drug dealer. That's if I go to jail. Here, put it in here. Give it to me. Don't give it to him. Give it to me. If I go to jail, it's because I did something wrong. And I'm saying it over and over and over. Well, this guy took that story and that night and went back up north to North Jersey to the DeCapacante crime family and told them, last night we went and we had dinner with these two Bruno Scarfo guys, the Philly mob guys. We met him down in Atlantic City. Man, he's a heavy hitter, serious guys. Made up this whole story. And yeah, everybody was impressed.